Good evening, everyone. We're just admitting people as they come in. There's still some people looking to join. We're admitting them as they come in. And we're delighted this evening to be able to bring to you some very exciting news. We've been working very hard in the background and building partnerships and getting new tickets ready for sale within our ecosystem. We have some really exciting stuff coming in relation to the metaverse. We'll come back to that at a later stage, not on this call. And we'll have another update call next week, towards the end of the week. But we have a gentleman coming on this call now. Once we can get to unmute him, a gentleman called Jerry Boyle. And Jerry Boyle is a very, very well-known individual. He comes from a family with a lot of history in show business over the last number of years. And Jerry's background especially is in television and media. So he has an amazing product, an amazing company called the Burlington Group. And we're delighted to be working with Jerry to bring to the market a whole range of tickets for concerts and events coming up, both real world events and beyond. So we're really excited to be able to share this with you this evening. Our first event with Jerry is coming up in August. And if Killian, if you can unmute Jerry, we can get this. Or Jason, can you unmute Jerry?
Yeah, he should be a co-host now, so he should be able to unmute.
Okay. Jerry, I think you can unmute yourself if you're able to come on. Jerry's going to give us a bit of background on the Burlington Group. And
can people hear me?
Yes,
yeah.
Jerry, we can hear you. So
can you see me as well? Yeah.
We can indeed.
Oh, excellent. Good. Well, we're all live. My goodness, technology is wonderful, isn't it?
That's brilliant. Well, thank you for coming on the call, first of all, Jerry, and I'm delighted to have you working with us to bring some really exciting news to our community this evening.
Yes. Well, thank you for inviting me, first of all, Joe, and it's wonderful to see everybody, and a good evening. Joe and I have been working. Hi, Jason, see you as well. And we've been working on the Burlington brand for a number of years, but we're now ready to actually unveil it on Saturday, the 9th of August. We've moved it to the Saturday because it's more convenient for camera crews and various other people. But Burlington, just to give you a quick run over, is without sounding overly grand, is, we like to call it Britain's new super brand, because it encompasses, if you go to the burlingtongroup.uk and look at all the various sections, we now have associations and partnerships and individuals on television, music, banking, all the things that you would be surprised to see. It's taken a number of years, but the whole thing kicks off with Burlington Television. So on the 9th, we'll be having the Burlington Garden Party during the day, but then we'll be having a show in the evening at Burlington Castle, and broadcasting that on various platforms, the Burlington Channel, as well as Concert TV, our own channel, and Freeview, Sky, and various things in America. So we'll be, typically every month, we'll be reaching about 500 million viewers across the world with our content produced by ourselves.
That's amazing. And yeah, with the name like Jerry Boyle, you have strong family connections, and those individuals will also be coming to the table, I believe, in terms of concerts and some things we're working. Mingo is delighted with Jerry and to provide ticketing for the events.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I mean, I'm very impressed by the ticketing aspect. I mean, obviously, at the early days, we thought about working with the established people like Ticketmaster and so forth. But I've been subsequently persuaded by a mutual friend of ours, Mike Bell, that we ought to be going your way, and that's exactly where we are. And I'm pleased to say that in the short period of time that we've been talking to Joe, it's become patently obvious to us that there's ticketing and there's lots of other things we should be doing as well. But the concerts will be really quite breathtaking, because some of the biggest names in popular music will be working with us, because we have the venue. Now, Burlington Castle, just to put you in the loop, is actually at Ayrshall Castle in Fife, just literally across the fence from RAF Lukers Air Base. Yeah. So we will be flying in well-known personalities into the air base and taking them across to the Dome. The Wellington Dome will be going up there to complement the marquee. It's already there. And from that base in Scotland, not far from St Andrews, we'll be putting on wonderful shows every month, the ticketing coming through yourselves. And typically, a Saturday and a Sunday per month, you will have on the Saturday, you'll have Rockastra, which is our rock show. On the Sunday, with famous guests, you will have a typical dinner cabaret Vegas-style show with some of the world's top names. Now, people can attend; they can buy tickets to be there. But again, the exciting thing between ourselves and Mingo is that those who can't be there geographically or can't get a ticket, they can watch online for £9.50. So, with a huge name in Britain alone, we anticipate at least 1 million viewers a week watching, the likes of Elton John, whoever. But what's really clever, we think, is if you go to concerttv.uk, the video is already there with our two presenters, and we will be inviting the audience to tell us who they'd like to see.
It's a brilliant idea.
No one's ever done this before. The telecom side is set up as well. So people will be able to phone or text and say, well, look, a bit of fun here, but why don't we say to the audience, who would you like to see? Is it the Foo Fighters? Is it Michael Bublé? Is it, you Beyonce, Taylor Swift? You tell us. And we'll approach the artists, we'll contract with them, and we will have arguably a monthly series of concerts going around the world with the viewers completely in control.
I love it. We're thrilled to be working with you. We have some more announcements coming with the Burlington Group in the coming weeks. So we'll be really looking forward to inviting you back on one of our other calls. Absolutely.
As Joe was speaking once more to the legend is Harvey Goldsmith. And for those of us who are old enough to remember, Harvey was the legendary producer. He's the man that made Live Aid work with Bob Geldof all those years ago. So his involvement and his presence, if you like, makes us extremely credible for some of the biggest names in the world. I mean, we can say, well, if Harvey's involved, then he's worked with, you name them, he's worked with them. And so it's exciting for us. And I think the other aspect is it's going to be wonderful for Burlington Music, our label, to be at the forefront of introducing brand new talent. And that's exciting for us because there's big names out there, or future big names that we will launch. And, with all modesty intact, oils know a thing about being overnight world famous people. But if Britain's Got Talent a few years ago, so why don't we make other people's dreams come true?
Yeah, amazing. And as Jerry has alluded to there, his sister is the famous Susan Boyle, who was made exceptionally famous and made the world, as one of our partners was mentioning the other week in a call with Jerry. He made him cry, a grown man cry, when he seen Susan perform. Her backstory, so it was amazing.
Yeah, that was there, yeah.
Great stuff. And we have some exciting things coming with cars and a whole lot of things, and that's all I'm going to say. But we're really thrilled to be working with Jerry. Thank you for taking the time out this evening.
Not at all. It's an absolute pleasure. And it's great to have the facility that you guys are bringing along behind us, because I keep saying this to people, and it's not meant as a swipe at anybody. He lied. But there's going to be quite a few people saying, where did this come from? Particularly other broadcasters in America and in the UK will be wondering, where did this come from? And it's all come about because the right people get involved. We're grateful to Paul V. Newson, the owner of the castle, who said, this is marvellous. He said, I'd love to have this on my doorstep. And, Scotland, the whole of the UK is going to benefit from this. And I think, as I say, a hell of a lot of people are going to say, well, we've been in television, as Stephen said last night, for years and years. He's never seen anything like this.
Yeah, well, it's really exciting. Thank you very much.
Well, as I say, so lovely to see you all and to be part of this, and we very much look forward to working with you through yourself, Joe. And I believe we're talking again on Monday, aren't we?
We are indeed. We have a call scheduled for Monday.
Well, have a wonderful night, chaps. And if you need to know anything, ask Joe. And we're here, and we're very much looking forward to making Burlington and Mingo and everybody involved in it a huge international success.
Oh, we'll be putting up the tickets for the Burlington Group's first event on the 9th of August over the coming days.
Yeah, we're doing that. And as I say, I'm talking to our PR and people. Emma's in touch with that. She's going to be doing all that. And we will start to tell the world this is now going to be happening. And come along to the party. It's the birth of Britain's new super brand, yeah?
Thank you. Thank you, Jerry.
Thank you. Good night. See you later, chaps. All the best.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we have some very exciting things. We have been working our asses off in the background to get the right partnerships in place and to get this project moving in the right direction. Jason, I'm going to hand this call over to you now if you want to give an update on some of the tech stuff, and then I'll just wrap up by just bringing people up to speed on a couple of other things.
Yeah, perfect. So on the tech side of things, some of you may have noticed the swap function is now live in the app, so you should be able to actually see the middle button in the taskbar is now swap. There is a slight UI issue just on the front end of that, so the actual token selection right now, if you're trying to select Mingo or Adair or some of the tokens we have in there, it's not working currently. Next push this evening, it will be resolved, and there shouldn't be any other issues. There's just... Look, whenever you push things live, no matter how much you test them, there's always some sort of issue that can go wrong. So anyway, the swap is there, it is functional, it is working. The other thing that's cool is obviously Wallet Connect is there. I'm not sure if anyone has had a chance to try it yet, but in the on the assets page at the bottom of your token list, there is a QR button. If you press that QR scanner, that's the scanner that you use to connect with Wallet Connect. So that means if you basically want to connect to any DApp now, most of them on the Hedera ecosystem are using Wallet Connect. So that's like SendX for NFTs, again, Sorcerer Swap if you want to do DEX transfers, and basically anything that's using Wallet Connect now, you can scan that, connect your wallet, and sign transactions. So look, we're really happy about this because, again, it opens up the wallet to being able to be used on a bunch of different dApps, and obviously it gives all you guys a lot more functionality when it comes to using the wallet. The next piece that's getting worked on right now is the ability to buy HBAR and Mingo with credit card in wallet. Again, this is part of the ongoing activity to provide more functionality, but then functionality that will also help to improve the liquidity situation on Sorcerer Swap. Obviously, again, as hopefully some of you may have seen, we've been working on the liquidity situation on Sorcerer Swap, and it's been increasing. So the TVL is up now, and again, the maximum token buy or the allocation that you can buy without having a price impact has increased again as well. We will continue to do this, and as I said, a lot of the new functionalities that we're adding, particularly in relation to token swaps or in relation to token purchases, are being done so to try and enhance this liquidity situation. Again, in terms of tickets, obviously, as you've heard, there's a bunch of other tickets that are going live now, but we also do have the AstroCar Genesis tournament that is currently still on sale. It was meant to go on the 6th of June. I think we're going to have to push the date again just because one of the guys is currently sick basically at the moment, and we really need him to run that tournament. So we might have to push it out a week. Other than that, it's all good. Again, you may have noticed with AstroCards, the Wallet Connect, the connection now works with Magic Link. So again, if you use your email address that you use to sign up with your Magic Link for the Mingo wallet, that will now connect you into AstroCards, and then that basically connects your wallet data and everything into the game. Again, like I was saying before, anyone who is playing in the Genesis tournament or has one of the Genesis tournament tickets will be given a bunch of in-game characters and game NFTs that obviously will just give you some more stuff that's a bit fun to play with inside the game. Again, we haven't announced the prizes yet, but there'll be some pretty cool prizes again for that tournament. So go ahead, get your tickets, practice, and it should be a lot of fun.
And I know there's some people practicing quite a bit at the minute.
Yeah. Well, in fairness, when you log in, there's a bunch of people in there, and actually the bots should have been upgraded now as well. I think that got pushed live. They were obviously not. They were just they weren't smart. Essentially, they were just like crashing into walls and stuff. But I think the bots are upgraded now as well. So we're looking to push that out and get a load of traction on it. I think that is all. One thing, I've been speaking to a few of you offline or on Telegram, and you were asking about the flexible staking. We haven't come to a decision on that yet. This is not for the people that are already staked in the vault. This is an additional flexible staking model that would be open to people who haven't staked or didn't get involved in the original staking model that we brought out. We haven't finalized that yet, but the second that's finalized internally, I will obviously let anyone that I'm speaking to know about this, but we'll also put it out in the next community call as well. I think that is everything on my end.
Brilliant. Thanks a million, Jess, for that. Really great work being done in the background. Much appreciated. Very quickly, just and a lot of the announcements that Jason has mentioned. He mentioned Wallet Connect. He mentioned the swap feature. He mentioned buying the H bar and everything with credit card. He mentioned the game. All four of those features are all around increasing the utility of the token. And we keep saying it over and over and over on our calls that this project is driven by the utility of the token more than the speculative nature of it. And that's why we had Jerry on the call at the start as well. This event on the 9th of August is a live event in Burlington Castle in Scotland. Now, it's going to be really interesting when the full details, we're waiting for them to come back to us with pricing and total number of tickets and the artwork. But the second they do, those tickets will be up for sale in our platform. And as you can imagine, for Mingo to have an association with Jerry and his team and this Burlington group, they've been working on it for a long, long time. And there's much, much more to come in terms of announcements. And we've found other synergies with what we're doing together. So there's a lot more to come and a lot more users that we'll bring to the table. And we're trying to work with them to see how, if he's saying is achievable, which like every one of us have the aspirations to make things huge. But if he is looking at having 1 million people a week buying tickets to watch a concert on TV, well, they need access passes. And that's exactly what we're in discussions with Jerry as well. How can Mingo's ticketing platform give access to someone to watch it online as well? So there's a whole lot of things we're working with Jerry on in the background, and it's really, really exciting. And all of them are focused around the wallet, the use case of the wallet. So that's roughly the updates for this evening. We will have another update. I had hoped to have it ready for Monday, but it's not, and it's outside our control. There's not a lot we can do about this next update. But it's a major one. Jerry, as you heard, his PR team are working in the background right now to create press releases and everything around their whole event and what's coming. And the minute we have them, we'll be pushing them out. We expect those to have a good, strong impact on our token price. So with that, if you have any questions, type them into the chat real quick. And if not, we'll be in touch next week and finalize the time. There will be an update call next week. Excuse me, I'm just not certain which day.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Hey. Yeah, not too bad. So what I'm concerned about is I've sent more tokens to the vault because I was under the impression that we were staking more tokens, like further on from the first time we did it.
When did you send them?
I sent them about 2 weeks ago.
Was this after the fall? Have you originally staked already?
I've staked already, but I sent more.
That's okay. That's okay. As long as you're a part of the original vault stakers, then that's fine. This is for new additional people who didn't originally stake. Yeah. You're fine. So you're on the
15% a year.
Yeah. You're fine. You're totally fine.
Right.
As long as your wallet was logged in the original staking vault, then there's no issues.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Lovely.
Perfect.
Thanks, Rich.
Cheers. Thanks.
Any question? If you unmute yourself.